Hi guys, this is Tremor Oleas. I want to share how to write to a CSV and how to append to a CSV. With that, I hope this helps you. What I have here is I have a flowchart that I've already pre-made. Now all I'm doing is I'm using the first activity, which is just assigns the first name, the last name, and the job. After that, I build a data table, and in that data table I create 3 columns: first name, last name, and job. Next is I add the first name, the last name, and the job strings to the data table by using the add data row. And I make sure I put the data table is employee table, because that's the data table that I created. This is that table. Just add to that data table. And then now all I'm going to do is I'm going to write it to a CSV file. And this is where I put the file path. You can put a file path in here if it's in the network. If I just put this in quotes, it'll write it inside the UiPath project. In this case, the Append rows to CSV project. This project. Alright, so with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to then clone the employee table and create a new one called employee table 2. So this is my second data table. And I'm going to assign another employee using these the same assign activity. And I will then do exactly the same thing and add the first name, the last name, and the job. But this time I'm adding it to the employee table 2. And then lastly, I'm going to append that second employee to the same file that we created. And make sure you put the data table is coming from data table 2. With that, let's go ahead and see how it runs. So right now there's no file here. Once I run it, I now have the test file here. And if we open it, you'll see this is the headers from the data table, employee table, and this is the row from employee table, and this is the row that was inserted from employee table 2. Alright guys, I hope that helps. Thanks.